Well, here's the thing. We've had a lot of technical difficulties. It's been... Liz is exhausted, everyone. We've had a weekend. Let me start off by saying, hi, I'm Tanya.
I'm Liz.
And welcome to A Slice of Lizanya. Liz has had a weekend.
I need a drink.
Olipop. Wait, are you okay with the one I gave you? Okay, great. Well, let me have a little... Does this have caffeine?
I hope not.
Well, because I'm like, we're drinking it kind of late, and I never thought about checking if it has caffeine.
I think so.
Cassavaru?
Casa de who?
Okay, anyway. So, we've had a weekend. Last, what was it? Thursday or Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Our computer died. And
so did a part of my soul. It was a Horcrux.
yeah, literally. So our computer died. Thankfully, we were already going to San Diego. And thankfully, our friend who knows a lot about computers and IT was available.
Mm-hmm.
And so we lugged our desktop giant computer all the way to San Diego for him to take a look at it. We had a minor scare of the fact that, well, the hard drive did die.
Yes.
The hard drive did die.
It did.
And I cried.
And it's correct because we thought it was everything. Our pictures, our
videos, everything in existence for the last 7 years.
I had an external hard drive that I added a backup hard drive, and that one had our stuff, so that was fine. But you know, the exhaustion is there.
Well, yeah, and because like we came from San Diego and was immediately like to work, and Liz has been like nonstop trying to figure everything out, and so everything has been just a problem.
I had to re-download everything. I had to reinstall everything.
So if you know anything or do anything with computers or into techie stuff, you know how tragic and how stressful and annoying it has been. But that's real life.
That's real life.
Things aren't gonna go your way. Shit's gonna get fucked up. I mean, it's the truth.
It truly is. We would like to thank the 9 subscribers that we have.
Yeah, we have 9 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
We're glad you're enjoying our content.
Thank you.
Even though it doesn't seem like it based on the last 2 minutes, we are really enjoying doing it. It's just, as somebody with ADHD, I'm a fixer. I see something, I need to learn it immediately. I need to know how to fix it. I need to know how to do it.
Yeah.
I need to know how to do it myself. I ran into some issues that I just didn't know how to fix, and it was very frustrating, and it's just been weighing on me. My mind is just trying to like figure out how to fix everything, and I don't know how, so it's contradicting, but that's how my brain works. So it's just been exhausting.
Yeah.
But we're here, we're present.
Well, but I think that's also like kind of nice. Not that it happen. I'm just saying that it's real in the sense that like not everything is fine and dandy, and I think that's part of why we also wanted to do this is to talk about real shit. And nobody is peppy and happy and like all the time.
No.
Like, and if they are, it's fake. Like,
yes.
You know what I mean? We are all human and we all have all these emotions and things go on and things happen. Whether it's the computer, and then things are intertwined with one another, you know? So this computer, how you said, this issue has been weighing on your brain because of your ADHD and because you're just like, I want to fix it, but I literally can't. In the same kind of breath, someone that has anxiety, I feel that similar, where it's like, I can't let something go until it's fixed and until it's done, until it's resolved.
Yeah.
So things that are like in limbo or things that are just uncertain, I absolutely hate, you know, especially when something could have an answer and probably will have an answer, but there is no answer. I'm like, give me the answer!
It's frustrating to not know in the moment. Yes.
When
the computer crashed, I felt useless.
Yeah.
Because it literally wouldn't even start. And
I think it was Thursday that happened. And you had to wait all Thursday and all of Friday before we can go.
And as somebody
Saturday.
who needs answers and who wants to fix things, I just kind of stared at the computer. I remember just standing in front of it like, what do I do? How do I... Like, my brain crashed too at the same time as the computer.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here. Anything you want to talk about?
I do.
You have 2 notes again? These are emotional support plushies.
Okay, I actually have more notes this time.
Wow.
I have a whole 5 notes. I'm just going to go off with the first one because this could also be filtering into your stress. Okay. So why not just talk about Liz's stress?
All right, let's go.
Okay, you're in a calorie deficit, and I'm getting out of my calorie deficit. So I get to eat a little bit more than us, and I'm working my way up into more calories. And no one talks about the calorie deficit rage.
I'm about to hop on a Zen.
Like,
I'm sick of it.
the rage of a calorie deficit. And here's the thing, no one talks about it, I feel like, and no one like explains that this happens, and then you're going through it and you're like, what the fuck? And it doesn't hit you right away. That's the other thing.
Doesn't.
It's like your first day, you're like, oh, it's not so bad. Second day is also kind of like, oh, I'm a little hungry, but it's
Third
not
day you wake up, I'm starving. And if I don't eat anything right now, I'm gonna kill somebody. I will kill somebody with my bare hands.
And you like can't really eat it.
You can't eat anything.
I
was so angry.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
So angry because you go from eating. I mean, for me at least, it was close to 2,000 calories. That is my maintenance, which is so much. Sweets, treats, little cake, little ice cream, whatever I wanted, because I was measuring everything and I'm very disciplined. I was on it, and then like you said, first day of the deficit, I can do it. This is easy, just a little bit. Second day, okay,
yeah,
it's not as much as I thought. Third day, I was so angry at everything and anything that crossed my path, and I'm starving.
No.
Starving. It's insane, and I'm on week 5 now.
Really? I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, I don't think you're week 5. I think you're a little earlier.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Did I mention I want to kill somebody? Is this what you meant by
adding on the monkey?
Is this what you meant by adding to my stress?
But eventually, you get used to it, and then you're like, you truly do.
Yeah.
It takes weeks for sure.
The one thing though,
but you do get used to it.
The one thing I will say about the calorie deficit is that you are tired.
Oh yeah.
You're not eating as much. I try to eat as healthy as possible. I'm getting my protein. I'm getting my complex carbs. I'm getting my veggies, fiber, everything. You know, the substitutions, the Greek yogurt.
It's either that or cottage cheese.
It is. I'm eating all my healthy stuff, but it is noticeable that when you remove 500 calories from your everyday intake.
Well, calories is energy.
Did you know that the food you eat becomes energy? Boom, that's spaghetti. Nachos. It's a cookie.
Makes total sense of why when you are in a calorie deficit, you don't feel as energetic for sure, at least in the first couple of weeks. Eventually, again, I do feel like you kind of get used to it, but it's definitely not as much as when you're eating at maintenance.
And if you are in a caloric deficit and you're somebody who gets a period,
it's rough. I honestly just let myself be on that week.
No,
I just I'll be honest, I don't even like work out when I'm on a calorie deficit and on my period. I don't even work. If I do, it's like very, very gentle, light yoga or something like that. Some stretches.
Yeah.
But other than that, absolutely not. I barely even lift weights when I'm in a calorie deficit, which I know you should still do. And I try to do it like 2 times a week, maybe 3. But there's no way I do it more than 3. Absolutely not. Like, just in general, in the calorie deficit time, I don't lift weights for more than 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Usually, I'll be honest, I do 2, and then I do 2 of like yoga or Pilates. But that's just me personally. You're a little more disciplined.
I do 3.
You do 3?
When I have my maintenance calories, I'm very good. I'm kind of solid with 4. I do notice with the deficit, I'm doing 3.
I do too when I'm on my deficit.
Because it's like, I'm already doing so much and not eating. Look at me, and I'm not on Ozempic. So it's like, props to me. I'm already doing so much. I don't need to work out 4 days a week. I saw some scary bodies today.
Skinny?
Yeah, like, it's kind of trending right now. Like, EDs are back.
Are they? It's scary out there.
But also, like, why are you not eating? Here I am in a deficit trying to eat. I want to eat.
I just want to eat. I never let her eat.
I never let her eat.
Yeah, no, it sucks. But no one talks about the rage.
Yeah.
Because, like, truly after, like, what it hits, you really do feel the rage for a couple of days, maybe even, a week or 2. And then, like I said, you even out, and then when you start going back up, because you can't be in a calorie deficit forever, and you start going back to maintenance slowly, so you add in, like, calories a week or whatever till you get to your maintenance, and then you're just like, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
This is too much food. I hate this.
I would love that
and you're just, like, trying to shove food in your mouth, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. I know. But one of the worst things about being in a calorie deficit is when you wake up, you're starving.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as you open your eyeball. In fact, your stomach will wake you up.
Well, yeah, and you go to sleep starving, and you're just, like, laying in bed,
I
guzzling.
I should get some sleep.
You're like guzzling water, and you're just like, I need something to fill my stomach.
Emotion never again. I say guzzling.
Guzzling.
Is this a lesbian show?
So?
I'd
Let me
rather
guzzle my water.
Stop saying guzzle. It's disgusting.
Is it because it sounds like gizzle? Gizzard? What's that? Yeah, it's a gizzard.
Like what the turkey?
The turkey.
No.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
Guzzle gizzard. Anyway.
Okay, we're done.
I'll be honest, since I'm going back up, I haven't really measured, which is not good, like I should be, the last couple of days. So I really kind of need to get back on that train of measuring, because my problem was the reason I kind of screwed my own personal body up is the fact that I got into a calorie deficit, and then I got used to it, and then I never left. And so my body got used to it, and then I started to like gain some weight because I also started sitting more because of my job change and all this stuff. And then I was like, what is going on? And then that's when you were like, you should count like your calories, see what's going on with that. And I did. I wasn't eating more than like 1,500 calories a day.
Low.
I was very low, but yeah, I was still gaining weight. And I'm like, what the heck? So in order for me to like lose weight, I'd have to eat 1,000 a day? Absolutely not. So that's when I had to like spend the week going up to maintenance, being in maintenance for a few weeks, having my body adjust to that, and like, you know, having to be between 1,900 and 2,000 calories. And then it was like a whole thing. And I was like, I am so done with all this counting that now that I'm going back up, I'm like, just don't want to count more. But I have to, because then I'm gonna, if I am under eating, I'm gonna do the same thing to my body again.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So
I mean, the thing about counting, you kind of get used to the eyeball situation.
you do.
You know?
You do.
I know how much I'm eating. Like right now, I haven't been counting for like a week, but it's because I've been eating the same thing, like the same amount of everything.
That is definitely helpful when you're in like a certain amount. But since I'm going back up, I may think.
Oh, yeah, you.
I may think like,
sure.
This is how much I should be eating, but in reality, it should be more protein, or it should be more whatever.
People don't eat enough protein.
They don't, and it gets shoved in. I actually just made a reel
I
about
know,
this. Did you see it? Of how everyone's shoving protein down our throats.
And I'm not saying protein like
boring.
a gym bro, like you protein bro.
Drink
No,
that
I'm just saying
protein
in general.
No, in general, we do need it.
People eat barely any protein at all.
Or fiber.
Or fiber.
I don't know how they live. I have to have meat.
Once again, this is a lesbian show. Howard is the handyman.
I hear it, but I can't
Oh my
pinpoint where it's from.
When Ross moves into Ugly Naked Guy's apartment. And they're
Oh.
celebrating the handyman's retirement.
Right.
Howard has worked here for 25 years. I've been here for 25 minutes. I don't even know this Howard. Howard is the handyman.
I mean, I kind of have to agree with Ross. Like, who are you? And why are you asking me for money?
Yeah.
And I barely walked into my new
No, I
apartment.
agree.
Like,
I agree with Ross as well, for sure. But Phoebe didn't help.
No, she did not. She really did not.
Anyway, I don't even know why I said that.
I don't know
think
why
it was just
either.
my tone.
Somehow, the calorie
That's okay.
deficit.
I'm gonna cut everything out. It's fine. I'm not editing. Fitness videos on YouTube. I started following this girl, and I just want to ask her and all the other instructors on YouTube, do you know what a break is? Are you out of your damn mind? Do you know how to count? Because I'm so sorry, but if you're telling me we only have 6 left, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. I turn around and this girl is like 1. I don't know why we're playing the trumpet, but 2. Excuse me, Erica. You just did like 1,000. You said we had 6 left. What is the problem with these people?
No, that's true though. That's true.
Well,
Or
it's just
when
so
I do
upsetting.
Pilates and they're like, okay, and 10,
Yeah,
9.
I'm telling you.
8. I'm like, count faster!
What's up with all these little? What's up with all of these little extra reps that you think you're sneaky? You think I can't feel
For
it?
every one that they do, I've already done like 5. And I'm like, I'm done.
Do you think I can't feel it because girl? Oh, you think you can be sneaky because I can feel it?
Oh,
I'm feeling it. You are not gonna lie to me. You say 6, I want to do 6. In fact, I want to do 4. But you're
In
doing.
fact, I want to do nothing.
You're doing 24 in between those 6, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. Are you insane?
And then the pulses. And then they're like 3, 2, 1, and don't stop. Pulse. And pulse.
It's okay. So
And it's usually the Pilates girls with their little leg
No,
thing.
no,
And I'm
no,
just
no,
like,
no.
I'm gonna
when did we start lying to people?
why all the time.
Because
Your
no,
humanity.
no,
No, I won't start
No.
this war.
because my question is, why are we lying to people about the workouts that we're doing? You know?
No, I understand. I agree.
So I started following this girl. Shout out to Caroline Gervon, I think. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
I follow her, and I didn't unfollow.
You gave up?
I gave up.
No,
I did a
because,
couple
okay,
for videos, and I said, girl.
I'm trying to achieve more of a
More buff physique.
Buff physique. She's toned. She's toned. I wouldn't say she's like buff. I mean, she's like.
She's pretty buff.
I mean, I guess.
She looks like a strong lady.
She is. She
I
is.
wouldn't want to mess
And
with
you
her.
know, the really funny thing is that I heard that she was doing 15s, and I'm like, oh my god, I have 12. I'm not that far from her. One day she was like, pick up your 15 kilos. And I was like, I'm sorry, what in the Europe? I am in America.
15
kilos. And then I realized she's doing 33 pounds for the regular stuff. Her lights are 16. She's doing lateral raises. Do you know what a lateral raise is? This. 16. Caroline, you're in danger, girl. Honestly, since I started doing her workouts, I'm actually sore everywhere. I can feel it. It's insane. She's intense.
Yeah, she is.
I'm
My
exhausted.
two favorites is Move with
Don't
Nicole.
say her name.
I love Nicole. I hate her, but I love her.
Nicole. If
I
you
love
make
her.
me another fine example of a liar, because she says we have 8 reps left, and that girl is just pulsing 20 times in between.
No, she'll do the reps and then she'll add the pulses. So really, you're doing like a million. I love her though. I love her workouts, and I really like Fit by Mick. Her as well.
You know what? I think Mick is my favorite out of all of them because she's honest.
There's no lying here.
There's no lying. She says we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and that's it.
And then when she says it's her final move, it actually is.
Her final
Not
move.
like it's the final move. Haha, just kidding.
That's Nicole. That's Nicole. I know.
I thought it'd be fun to add one more thing
Nicole, let me ask you something, Nicole. Do you know the meaning of the word fun? Because when you say you're gonna add a fun little movement, fun little rep, let me tell you something. It's not fun, and you're a liar. Moving on. Let's move on to something that's still some sort of physical activity.
Okay.
It's not fitness, but it's still crazy. Have you seen those videos of people exploring caves?
I have. Are they absolute? Have they never seen The Descent? Have they never seen The Descent?
Talk about a movie that traumatized me.
When they slither into those holes that
There's
they
a
have
hole
to
about
like
this big.
release breath from and crack their ribs in, and then they're like, oh my, why? How are you gonna get out? Bye, you dead.
And they are most.
I cannot. And as somebody who has claustrophobia,
No,
I can't watch those. I can't watch those.
No, it's a lot of anxiety.
It's a lot of anxiety, and I'm like, for what? Tell me.
And not
for
only
what?
those, I mean, I already hate the ones where you're just getting in there, like, exhaling everything, getting in there. But there's the ones where they go in there and there's water. And they have to hold their breath and go through this, like, tiny little crevice.
I just want to know, what are you trying to prove?
What if there's nothing on the other side? What if you're stuck? And a lot of
them do get stuck and die. They suffocate, or like
they get stuck upside down.
Or like rocks fall on them.
Why
And
are
I'm
you
like,
doing
for
this?
what?
For what point?
Bro,
What is the purpose?
Like, can't you like paint or something? Like a nice, comfortable, safe hobby.
Have you heard of television?
It's great. We
Watch
love it. There is so much to do.
Watch The Descent.
Watch.
Get traumatized.
Literally.
Don't go there.
Watch National
That's
Geographic.
insane to me.
Like,
I watched a video yesterday, and they always start like Rick, Nick, and Toby, friends from the small city of something, decided to take a nice day trip over to the caves of death. They were shocked to find death was waiting at the bottom.
shocked.
Rick, Nick, and Toby went in there, and instead of going the way that it was marked on the map, they decided to go a way that wasn't.
No, keep going.
Okay.
I love your story too.
So Rick, Nick, and Toby decided to go the wrong way, looking
The
for
undiscovered path.
Yeah, the undiscovered path, looking for an exciting adventure in the cave of death, wondering if death would be there.
It was.
Plot twist. It was. They all got stuck and they all died. What did we learn? Nick, Rick, and Toby are idiots. Don't go in the caves.
It's like the people that climb Mount Everest. Again, for what?
You're
For
walking
what? You're walking over so many dead people.
bodies, and you're like, oh, but I'm gonna make it. I appreciate the enthusiasm. No, you're not.
You're probably gonna be the next icicle up there. Like,
And if you do, you're gonna have no nose.
or
It's
hands, or feet, or fingers, like frostbite. You're just gonna come rolling down the hill. You have no limbs left.
Like, Peter, we ate your son. Goodbye.
Wait, your son.
All right, you rest up. Get better. We ate your son.
For like what? Bragging rights? Do you get a medal of honor? And even if you did, who cares?
I don't need
I just don't understand. What are you trying to prove? I get it. It's for the thrill, for the challenge. You know what? I have a better challenge for you. Solve world hunger. How about that? That's a good challenge in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
That's an excellent challenge,
Mhm.
and it's useful. So come on, Joe, get onto it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what a useless thing. I'm sorry if you like to do that stuff. I'm not trying to offend. But still, the only thing I can kind of relate to is I've always wanted to go skydiving.
You're not
But will
doing
I
that.
do it? No. But I do think it seems cool. So maybe it's like the same kind of thing, but also not really.
I won't allow it.
I'm not going to do it.
You're not gonna do it.
I want to,
No.
I don't, like...
You know how many videos I've seen? Oh, no. That bungee jumping. That's
bungee jumping I will never do.
You wanted to do that.
I did until I started watching more videos and like learning more about it. I think bungee jumping is actually way more
Dangerous.
risky and
Yeah.
dangerous than skydiving is. My other thing is, I feel like you're more likely to like, if you were to die, it'd be a better death skydiving than bungee jumping. Because listen, hold on, I have a point.
No.
Skydiving, if your parachute doesn't land, most likely you're gonna kersplat and you're dead and it's instant. Whereas bungee jumping, you have a higher chance, I think, of like injuring yourself and causing some sort of permanent damage, or and then you're not dead, but you're like,
Might as well be.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have no facts to back this up.
No, I mean,
It's just my theory.
There was one literally, I think last week, a girl that the thing snapped and she just,
like, I would be scared of like being like, brain damaged.
She was not dead when they found her, but she basically quickly,
Quickly, right? Like, there was no brain activity.
Yeah, it's just
scary.
unnecessary.
It's
Just,
unnecessary.
once again, stay home, watch TV.
There's a reason
That's safe.
television exists.
Go to sleep. Even though I slept wrong last night and my neck hurts, so everything's
It's
dangerous.
all dangerous.
To be honest. You never know what's gonna get
You
you.
never know when it's gonna happen to you.
Massage.
One day you're in college sleeping on people's floors.
The other day, your
Next-
pillow's too high
Pillow is
for your neck. And then you need to adjust, but you already went through 3 pillows, and you're scared to ask your wife, should I get a new pillow? Because you already went through so many, and it's terrifying to ask, but I kind of want to ask.
No.
Okay, no,
It's okay. I feel the same way though. I feel like I still haven't found my perfect
I haven't
pillow.
found my perfect pillow either.
You know the one that you have now, the one that I got rid of.
Mhm.
At first, it was phenomenal.
Same. It's
That's
been
why you
happening
got
with-
it.
Yeah.
It was great. And then I was like, I fucking hate this. So I went back to my like little feathery pillow, and it's still pretty good, but it's still not great.
It's not great. What's happening?
I don't know. I wish you could like test drive a pillow for like a month.
I was thinking the same thing earlier. I wish you could like go places.
Take a pillow home for like a month.
Yeah.
And then you're like, actually, I fucking hate it. Return it and get something else and test drive the next one.
Yeah.
We're patenting it. It's our business plan. We'll work on it.
I have a question since we're talking about TikTok videos.
Yeah.
What are your videos that you watch? Like your guilty pleasure type of videos? Like, for example, I like watching, I have a couple.
Okay.
There's a guy who grabs really rusty things and he restores them. So he like
that's fun.
scrapes
Yeah.
all the rust off and
Mhm.
he like polishes and makes it all nice. And he's restoring things from like the 1950s or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Like really retro stuff. And he just restores and repaints everything. And I like watching that.
Yeah.
I like watching the guy that cleans the carpets.
Oh yeah, I like him too.
With
the power washer.
Yeah.
I like those too.
Because I like to guess, I'm like, what color is it gonna be?
Mm,
And it turns out it's usually not black.
no.
It starts black.
Yeah.
It's not black.
No. Usually just a bunch of colors.
And I also like to watch the marble races.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you pick a marble and you just watch them go.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why I'm just enthralled by that. Yeah.
I like to watch cleaning ones too. I
Mhm.
love watching any sort of like clean talk or whatever it's called. So I do like that. I also like the pimple popping and the blackhead popping one.
Oh yeah, I
That's
forgot about that.
But it has to be a certain specific kind. Like
We're
I don't
about to get
like-
into it. Get ready. Are you ready to learn about all the different gooiness that can come out of your
Well, there
body?
are different gooiness. I don't like it when it's super gooey. Like I don't like the
Let's talk
cysticky
texture.
I don't like the super cysticky one. Like I like a nice, good like blackhead. But like if they have to like cut that open, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see anything be cut open. So if it's not squeezable, I definitely don't want to see that. It has to be like squeezed.
I
So
need you to look at my face the entire time you're talking about this. I can't believe
I'm not the only one that likes these things.
I can't
There's a whole
believe-
community of us
I-
that like pimple popping videos.
Okay, why don't you all have a meeting and just pop each other's pimples? I can't believe I lie next to somebody who's watching that.
Yeah, well, enjoy it. Yeah, so those two. Cleaning, the pimple popping one. Those are the only ones that come like to my mind right away. I'm sure there's something else.
What is it about the pimple pop?
I don't know, there's something very satisfying about the way it comes out, and like the pore is just like cleaned out, and
So it's still cleaning for you.
I guess. But yeah, there's just something satisfying about the way it comes out, whether it's like one of those like straight shooters that just go like, or if it's like one of those that go like a little like thread type thing, like
I'm so happy I'm gonna have to add sound effects to this video. They're already here.
you know, they just kind of yeah, there's just something about that.
Yeah, no, still didn't sell it to me. I'm sorry.
I don't know, it's just something satisfying. I'm not going to, but let's sell it to you. I think it's just very satisfying, and just
Everyone, I understand. Every once in a while, I will watch one, and I get it. The sudden,
yeah, and then
I
it's
get
nice and
that.
clean.
but just to sit there and just keep scrolling and keep watching things coming out of people's bodies.
It's not things. It's just blackheads and pimples. It's not.
Yeah, and what is the thing?
It's like dirt. It's like dirt. Blackheads is just like your skin cells that have been oxidized or whatever. So
No.
I just like.
She's a scientist.
I learned black.
You know when you're on social media and then suddenly you see somebody that you know that you don't follow, that you haven't seen since like high school or something? Kind of like when social media is like suggested people, you know?
Yeah.
And it pops up and you're like, ah!
Like, oh my god, I forgot you existed. Oh yeah.
It's just like, if I haven't added this person already, stop suggesting this person to me.
Yeah, like clearly I don't remember them
I'm
and
not
they don't
interested.
remember me. So it's like clearly they haven't added you for a reason and vice versa. So it's like,
I saw someone the other day.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
I'm not tell you their name. I will tell you something. Pyramid scheme.
Oh. That's funny.
It's just so funny also, like, I don't know how social media works, but I don't know if I have anybody linked to, for example, this person in particular. And then it's just like, people you may know. I'm like, how do you know?
Mhm.
How do you know? How do you know that I may know them? I don't want to
Yeah,
know
I don't
them.
know.
I don't know how it works, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's weird. And then, I mean, I remember after high school, there was like a couple of guys that requested to be
Your friend.
my friend.
Mm.
And then on Facebook, that's all I am.
Mhm.
And then or maybe we already were friends on Facebook. I don't remember.
No. They were your friends.
They were my friend on Facebook.
And they DM'd you after high
Yeah,
school.
they did.
They were like, hey, you got hot. I was like, excuse me. Yes, got hot. She was hot. I saw it first. Get out of here.
Honestly, okay, that ties into actually a thing that I have written down is high school and college reunions. Yeah. So I was at work and we were talking about reunions, whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't have one, and also I wouldn't have gone even if my school did it. And they're like, why not? I'm like, because anybody who I cared to still be friends with and talk to, I still talk to them.
Yeah.
Or maybe if they're not like my close friends or in my like circle, if I care enough to have them like on my social media and like still kind of like care what they're doing, I have them on there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't care about these people. No offense, I just don't. So why would I go to a high school reunion to see people that I don't care about?
Yeah, I think it's with our generation and this time of social media, they're honestly
They're
no
not
longer needed.
I understand why they existed, for
back
sure.
then, for sure.
Yeah,
But now, if I'm going to school with somebody, I will keep in touch through social media
Right.
with everybody that I want to talk to, and the ones that I don't, see ya. I never
Right.
want to see you again.
No, for sure. And so they were like, oh, I guess I get it. I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe people disagree with me. I don't know. But, like, that's just how I kind of see it. Like,
Yeah.
if I care enough to see what you're doing and vice versa, then we'll have each other on socials and whatnot. Otherwise, like, you live your life, I live mine. And
Yeah, and whenever I go to my hometown, I will pray that I don't run into you. There are some people, man, when I'm walking down the street and I just hear my name down the street, I'm like,
honestly, the worst part is when they remember your name, but you don't remember theirs.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey.
You.
I to be honest though, I also and always have been really bad with names. I'm very good with faces.
Me too. Same. I know faces.
Unless you change like drastically, then maybe I won't recognize you. But generally, I'm really good with faces. But with names, for some reason, a lot of them just slip my mind. Like
I know.
I don't know why.
And I just feel when I run into people, I see their face. And it's like my brain is doing facial recognition, and I'm just like going through all these
Your
files
files.
of name.
How do I
name.
know you?
I don't know who you are. I see
Yeah.
your face. I can see it. I'm going through my memories.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I just end up being like, hey, hi, how's it going? You?
Yeah.
Long time no see.
You're like, when was the last time we saw each other. Yeah, no, for sure. It sucks.
And well, there's also, it's a little unfair because you and I have been together since high school.
Yeah.
And people have known us together as a unit in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So they know Liz and Tanya.
Yeah.
So they run into us, Liz and Tanya. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's easier to remember two people rather than the one. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses.
You clearly are. It's not working.
Really bad. I'm really bad with names.
Yeah, me too.
And it's not me. It's also my ADHD. I promise. This is me when I'm meeting somebody. Okay? We're going to do a scenario.
Okay.
Okay, this person is right here. You need to know who they are. You need to learn their names. Are you ready? Here comes the name.
Tanya.
I did not hear a thing you said. God damn it. That's great. I already forgot your name. What was your name? I'm going to figure it out later. It's fine. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, nice to meet you, too. What's her name? And that's ADHD for you.
Yeah.
That's literally what happens every time I meet somebody.
It's because you're like pressuring yourself to remember.
Because I know I'm gonna forget.
Yeah. No, I know. I get it. It's hard sometimes. No, but usually I have to interact with this person a couple of times before their name clicks. And then generally I'll remember it for... Honestly, I feel I'm like... Every time I think about that movie and I'm like, maybe I should try that.
That's Lily, also, by the way.
Lily. Jessica.
How do you access that? I can't.
Jessica.
I can't access that. I just sound like a demon.
I can't believe you can't do it.
I can't go there.
That's
Which
so
is funny because my voice is lower than
I was
yours.
gonna say that's weird because you're up, but you also can't scream high pitch. Not
No,
really.
I can't.
You can't be like. Ah! I'm actually pretty bad at that too, to be honest.
No, that I'm looking like a twink boy.
If you can't go that low, you can't remember people's names.
I'll just go high.
So stupid. Social media is weird. High school and college reunions are weird. No, I'm just backtracking to how we got on this topic because I needed to remember for myself. I'm like, what were we doing?
Maybe our next topic should be memory issues.
Have you taken your meds?
Ginkgo.
What's it called? I always want to say ginkgoblasphoma. Not it.
Ginkgo biloba baggins. Where are your memories? In the Shire.
In the Shire. I think the people that go to their high school reunions are the ones that like either peaked in high school or the ones that like really want to show off of like what they've done and their achievements and stuff.
Or
where I'm like, bro, just show it off on social media, honestly. Like,
or maybe if your high school group is so tight that you all want to hang out.
But you can do that outside of a
reunion.
reunion.
Kind of like that episode of Friends where Monica goes out with Chip.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, do you see anyone from high school? No, just, I mean, my brother and Rachel. He's like, oh, I still see this guy and this guy. Oh, and this guy. And I gave this guy a wedgie the other day.
And then he keeps listing like 10 other people.
Yeah. So maybe, but
maybe.
I don't want a high school reunion. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talk to who I talk to. I currently talk to who I want to talk to. I married my high school best friend. I think I'm solid. I have another topic that's very important. I think everybody should work a customer service job.
Oh my God, yes.
Everybody.
Absolutely. It should literally be a freaking requirement.
It should be a college requirement during college for like a semester. Or a year. You should work a customer service job.
Absolutely, I agree. Because I have met people who have never worked customer service jobs and it shows. Clearly, with the way they treat not only service industry workers, but how they treat other people in general. So I absolutely agree. It should definitely be a requirement, whether it's college or, dare I say, because not everyone goes to college, some sort of like high school requirement or high school, like post-high school, I don't know, something. It should be something.
Maybe like your senior year of high school.
You should do like a part-time job, like a couple hours a week situation.
We gotta teach people some things.
We really do. Manners, for one.
Manners. Oh my goodness.
Manners for one.
If you know, like, how many times, every single day, how many times throughout a day, I say, hi, good morning, how are you? And I hear, grab the coffee.
Yeah.
Immediately. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, well, I'll just go to hell. Thank you very much. Here's your bean water.
I think also the importance lies, besides manners, is how things work and how we don't see a lot of like the behind the scenes. And one can argue the same thing about a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
But with customer service, there's a certain reason why things are a little slower or things happen that may not transfer to some other job. So like, I mean, I'm just going to use an example of like when I used to work at a clothing store and they're like, oh, well, I want this and that. I'm like, okay, like, let me go look for it in the back. I go check in the back or whatever. And I'm like, sorry, we don't have it. And people will just like be upset as if it's my fault that we don't have it in the back.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
what do you think the back is?
yeah, I'm like, it's not a magical portal into where they're actually creating clothes on demand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but that teaches you to, like, you know, how do you diffuse the situation? What do you tell the customer? What are, like, some solutions that you can offer them, which are applicable to a lot of other jobs in the future.
Yeah.
You know? And now you learn, like, oh, maybe when I go somewhere else next time and they're out of something, I shouldn't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, I truly believe everybody should work a customer service job because you need to teach people how to treat other people. You need to have patience. You need to be respectful. People think that customer service people are servants.
Yeah.
And they're not.
People that work customer service, as someone who's worked it for a very long time, we get treated like crap.
Yep.
Absolute trashy crap. And there are a certain gem of customers that, depending on like the industry that you work, usually at like maybe a coffee shop or like a restaurant, maybe you'll have kind of like your usuals or your regulars or whatever. But like, and that will be nice.
Yeah.
But generally, people are so mean.
They walk in and they just expect, serve me. And I get what I want, how I want it. No questions asked. And if you do it wrong, I'm going to call your supervisor.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you in trouble. It's like, sir, everything goes so far above me.
So far above.
And also, usually what they're asking for is the stupidest thing.
It really is.
Like, you can live without it.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. What like, these are the people who should be going and working a customer. They should have worked a customer service job in their lives. So they're not total assholes to people who are
most
doing
people
their
that
jobs.
work customer service jobs are just trying to honestly scrape by, you know, either that or they are, you know, in college trying to do something or maybe high school, whatever. I will say a percentage of those people sometimes are not great workers. I've worked with my fair share of people who truly did not care and were just like, I don't care about the customer and whatever. Yes, you will, but you will always find those kind of people. For the most part, everyone that I've worked for in various customer service jobs that I've had do care to a certain extent. Is it their life that they're like, oh my god, I love working in this clothing store. I can't, like, maybe, no. But they care enough about the customers and about their job to do it well, you know? And I don't know, like, my parents are people who have never worked customer service jobs, and it shows. It truly does. Like, it shows that they never have. They're just like, why is it taking so long? Well, I don't know. Maybe because it's 6 o'clock on a Friday night at a restaurant. There's also 6 of us just at our table, let alone look around the restaurant. Like, what do you think they're doing? They're making your freaking food. Does your food just instantly pop up in the kitchen when you're at home? No, someone has to cook it.
I order a sandwich. Where is it? You wanted to heat it, ma'am. Do you think we just poof, it's ready? No, what do you think happens?
Even in fast food, it takes a hot minute
takes
for them to like cook it up,
and they
heat
just
it up,
can't
whatever.
process because every single person that has never worked a customer service job, they walked into a store or a business and they just assume they're the only person, the most important person in there. They're just like, serve me fast, just me, not everybody. You're looking around you and there's like 40 people,
right?
And you expect your stuff to come out immediately.
Right.
These people have no patience. They should have worked a customer service. This is why they need to work a customer service job, because they need to be taught that the world doesn't revolve around them.
No, it doesn't. What bothered me when I worked at a certain place establishment as well is 2 people can order like back to back. Say person A orders and then person B orders. But person B's order is something truly pretty quickly. Like, I'm just going to use a candy bar as an example. I just like say you have to take 3 steps and give them their candy bar, right? versus person A ordered a burger. I don't know, whatever,
Mhm.
right? Person A is like, well, I ordered first. Why did they get their stuff quicker than me? It's like, you do realize I only had to go 3 steps, give them the candy bar, and then that's it. Versus yours, we have to cook your freaking burger kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like, it's situations like that. I'm like, some of it is just a little bit of critical thinking too.
No, there's no thinking.
I'm like,
it's critical. There's no thinking.
And they're standing there huffing and puffing. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you want it cold? Do you want it brick frozen? Like, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating.
Oh, but God forbid that they rushed you and it is cold.
Oh, of course.
And also,
Of
I
course.
just need, I'm so sorry. I just need people to stop with the attitude of coming into an establishment and asking how long it's going to take because you're late for work.
Oh,
Why
my
are you
God.
here?
That is not my
Why?
freaking problem.
Why are you picking up anything else on your way to work if you're late?
Your poor time management should not be affected by me.
Absolutely not.
That is your poor time management. Just because you're late, I'm sorry, that's a personal problem.
I'm already at work. Why are you yelling at me? I'm at my job.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing it. But when people would rush me and being like, I'm already late. Can you like hurry up? How long is this going to take? I'm like, well, there's 10 people in front of you, so it'll come out when it comes out. We're doing our
Yeah.
best to go fast, but like,
Your
I will call your name. And they're like, but I'm late. Oh, but I'm sorry.
your schedule has nothing to do with customer service people.
No.
You came in and we're doing it in our own time. You didn't exist to us. And you come in late, that's your problem,
Yeah.
not ours.
Yeah. Listen, I would go as quickly as I can, regardless. And I would try to help people out in
If they're
certain
nice.
scenarios, in certain ways that if I could. But again, your poor time management is not my problem. Like,
Yeah.
you know, these other people came here in advance and ordered their stuff. They're probably going to get it first.
Yeah. And they're not in a rush and they're not late to their
Like-
job. You seem to have an issue.
Wake up 5 minutes early, girl. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally agree that everyone should work a customer service job.
Everyone
Whatever
should,
it may
yeah.
be. I do think food service is
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
it's harder, I would say, than retail. And I've worked both.
It is.
I've never worked at a
It's just
full on actual restaurant per se,
Mhm.
but I've worked other sorts of customer service jobs,
It's
various
just-
aspects of things.
It's
and-
just so mind-boggling to see grown-ass people crying over whatever
situation.
situation. I have seen grown men,
Stomp their feet around.
stomp their feet
Yeah, me too.
and jump up and down
Mhm.
because their order was incorrect.
Listen, I am an advocate that you're paying money.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
No,
you're
absolutely.
ordering should be to a
Absolutely.
certain standard.
Absolutely.
You know, if you don't like it, you send it back. I think that's within your right. If you don't like your cocktail, send it back, ask for a remake. You know what I mean? You don't
The-
like your food, send it back. But if you
be polite about it.
well, yes.
Be polite.
Be polite about it. Absolutely.
I think manners are important. And I mean, it's hard to explain how not to stomp your feet and bounce as a grown-ass
Yeah,
person.
That sounds like you need therapy.
Once again.
Yeah, no, for real. It's crazy. The amount of behavior you witness while working customer service
Mhm.
job from other people is astounding. Like I didn't get my first customer service job until I was like 19. So I would say that's usually a little bit older. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe people get it
Maybe
at
depends.
16,
Depends on
but
your family situation.
Yeah.
Depends.
I was just amazed by how people treated me and others
Oh,
and
my coworkers and
Grown-
I have been
grown
yelled at.
people.
They have thrown things at
Products
us.
at you.
Product. They've pretty threatened.
Yeah.
It's called names.
Oh yeah, I've been called names. I've had things like flung at my face, even in retail, like just flinging their clothes because I
Yeah.
couldn't return it. I'm like, I'm sorry, you don't have a receipt. The tags are
It's
off, and I
just
can see
so
makeup stains on your shirt. So no, I will not be taking it back. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know what it is, but I could never. It's just so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, I understand being angry at the situation, and usually
Sure.
if I am, I will acknowledge it.
Yeah,
But I will not, unless the person gives me a reason to be upset at them, if I'm getting a bad attitude or a tone, I won't take it out on them, but I will ask for a supervisor, or I
Mhm.
will call someone and be like, your person was awful to me.
Mhm.
But it's happened once or twice.
Yeah.
If something happens to me like that in real life at the moment where something's wrong with the product or service I'm asking for, I will take a deep breath and I will be upset about the situation, but not at the 21-year-old behind the counter who's just waiting for their shift to be over.
Really, honestly. My favorite thing was when people would call wherever I was working, they would call me like, I was there like 3 weeks ago. I had this pizza and it was terrible. I'm like, okay, well, did you call? Did you say anything in the moment? Did you call back did you call anyone right away? Maybe like after you left? Like, no. I can't do anything for you. How dare you? It was terrible. Let me speak to your manager. All right. Like, I'm like, the audacity, honestly. If something is wrong, politely say it in the moment. Why are you calling back 3 weeks later asking for a refund and for something for free?
Yeah. People just
What the heck?
can get away with so many things.
I will say, I always appreciated managers that would back me up. One of my biggest pet peeves of working in customer service are the managers that I'm sticking to the rules. And I do understand to an extent that they're managers for a reason, that they have the power to kind of bend the rules or go over like our head in a sense, like, and to make the customer happy or whatever. However, if it's so clear, like no is no, and then you ask to speak to a manager and then they give you the yes, and the customer then looks at you with like the dirtiest look or something. I hated that. I hated it when my managers did not have my back and just allowed them to treat me like crap.
Yeah.
And then they're like the good guys that are coming in to save
I
them.
saved the day.
I'm like,
and then they look at you like, you don't know what you're doing.
Oh my God. Are you new? Oh my God. I hated that.
I actually had a situation just like that where this guy wanted something and they said, it's against policy. And then he called, obviously, my manager. My manager walked up and he was like, oh, I'll do it for you. And he did it. And the customer looked and he was like, huh, you must be new, huh? And my manager went like, yeah, right.
Oh, those types of situations. Furious. That pissed me off. And I've had my fair share of managers that would do maybe not quite as like jerky kind of moves like that, but yeah, they would go above my head. And it honestly, I hated that because it's like, if I knew that's what you were gonna say, I'm sticking by the book. I'm sticking by the rules that you told me, that you trained me to do. If I knew you were gonna come up and do that, I would have done it from the beginning myself.
Exactly.
What do I care? What do I care?
Then why
if you're gonna accept a refund, then why are you telling me these rules?
Why do we have rules?
Fine. I'll just take everything back. Like,
throw the rule book out the window.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get maybe it's like, oh, it's a situation. But I've had managers that did it to every situation. So I'm like, at what point do I just say, oh, fuck it, then I'm just going to accept every return that comes in my way?
But then you get in trouble.
Right. I'm like, it's such a mind game. And I hated that about working customer service. I hated that. But honestly, also, it teaches you a valuable lesson. It teaches you how to read people.
It teaches you patience.
Which
I'm out.
But it also teaches you how to work with different managers as well and bend yourself.
Yeah, no, I truly think that customer service has made me mean. No, honestly, when I listen to Who's Afraid of Little of Me, when she says, I was tame, I was gentle till
the circus life made me mean.
That's how I feel about customer service.
I get it.
I feel like you just don't trust people anymore. I used to trust the good in people.
Yeah.
And now I just realized that everybody is just
terrible. Yeah. That's why I say, like, I am a person that is more guarded than others. I am because of working customer service, because of my fair share of experiences with relationships and friendship, whatever. So I'm definitely way more guarded. I'm one of those people, sometimes I wish I wasn't, but I'm one of those people that I don't trust you. I'm not letting you in. I'm not like anything until you prove me otherwise.
Yeah.
Versus other people, I feel like I give everyone is great, whatever, and I believe in the good until they give me a reason not to. I'm the opposite. I think everyone is mediocre at best, and then they go from there.
Yeah. And then they might surprise you being a good person.
Yeah, and if they're an amazing, great person, I'm like, fantastic.
Yeah.
But then if they're not, I'm like, kind of was expecting it anyway, so
yeah.
No sweat off my back, you know?
Which leads me to something else that I have in my notes.
Okay.
Healing yourself means being meaner.
I feel like I've seen this quote somewhere. I agree.
I don't think it's meaner.
I don't think it's meaner.
I think people mistake being mean with being blunt, being honest, and not putting up with things anymore. Because I think the healed version of myself is more blunt, is more honest, and doesn't put up with anything.
Yeah.
And I call things out. Like, I call things what they are.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't like that.
I also think it's about knowing and establishing your boundaries.
Yep.
And I think
And people don't like that.
people don't like that, so they think you're being mean or whatever. I'm like, no, that's just.
I just know what I want to deal with in life now and what I don't want to deal with in life.
When it comes to people or
Situations. If I don't want to be a part of a narrative, I will remove myself.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that's mean? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But that's just what my healed self is doing. It's removing itself from situations I don't want to be in or relationships I don't want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And I feel like you always hate it when I use this word.
Mm.
There's a caveat.
Here comes the caveat.
I agree.
You can't just say that I hate it when you use the word. It's just that my wife will find a word of the day somewhere, and that's all I will hear for the next year. just the word of the year is caveat. And every other topic we talk about, there's always a small
There's
caveat.
always well, because life isn't black and white, so there's always a
Here are
little
the
bit
words
gray.
of the year so far. Caveat. Qualm. There's another one. I don't remember. So far, the most used are caveat and qualm.
Qualm. Yeah.
Proceed.
There's a caveat with that in the sense that there can be certain situations with certain people that maybe you don't want to be in, but you do because you love and care for them. For example, with me and my anxiety, you probably don't want to be hearing my anxiety about the same topic a zillion times, which I know I do talk about. I talk about pretty much the same topic for over and over and over again for sometimes weeks on end.
It can get repetitive.
Exactly. And so truly, if you were kind of like, there could be a time, maybe I'm wrong, that you're like, I really don't want to listen to this again. But because you love me, you stay. So that's the only reason I'm saying that there is a caveat when it comes to the whole, removing yourself from a situation.
Yeah.
And I think this ties back to what we talked about last week about being a villager as well when it comes to people and the people that you love in your circle and stuff.
I'm not referring to this issue as when you're close to somebody. I think it's just as being
more of a broad
sense of being in general with people. For example, the person that you are at work, the person that you are in social situations.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking to a group of people who are used to being fake and just cordial to just in general sense, and you speak your truth bluntly or set some boundaries, they're usually like, oh, that's so mean, or that's wow.
That's wild.
So honest. Okay. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think healing does make you, if you want to call it mean, makes you mean, but it makes you blunt and honest. And you know what your boundaries are.
Yeah. You know what you want or what you don't want. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's probably why people say I'm mean.
Yeah, because you say what's on your mind and you have no filter.
I don't for the most part, but I just think it's a disservice to lie to somebody.
It is.
Especially somebody that I care about or a situation or a topic that I'm passionate about. I just think it's a disservice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also Eastern European, so we don't really have filters. We're all just very blunt people. That's just part of my culture.
Yeah. I have ADHD, so I just say the truth.
Yeah. But yeah, I think people don't like that. And you know what? That's okay. That could be their boundary. If they're like, I don't want to hear that shit.
If you need to put up walls and be fake and just... That's good for you.
They're right.
That's not my jam. That's good for you.
Yeah, they can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
I was
staying till the circus life made me mean. Remember when the tape Roomba got stuck?
Oh, yeah.
And she just jumped off.
When that happened, because we were watching the little Grady live stream, in my brain, I'm like, oh, I would have just stayed on. But of course, I'm not Taylor Swift. Oh, yeah, she has choreography because her dancers were still doing their whole choreography because they're not on the Roomba. So, and there's a part in the choreography where she has to kind of lean and do this whole arm situation, but she's generally on the Roomba. And so she probably clocked it oh shit, I have to be up front in order to do this because there's a reason that they go like this and do that. Versus if she's if I'm not there, it'll look kind of dumb.
Plus she has to end up in a certain place.
Yeah, I mean, it's all intertwined. But no, it was great. And then she was walking kind of like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. She's like, if I'm not on the Roomba is within me.
It's within me.
I miss the Air Store.
I do too.
Such a good time. Should we talk about when we went to the Air Store?
Of course. I always want to talk about yours.
So here's what happened. It was August 5th, 2023. A beautiful year. It was Saturday. And we had been struggling with we didn't get the tickets
the
for
initial
Ticketmaster
tickets.
because everybody knows the Great War Ticketmaster. It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
And we started watching the lives and everything on TikTok. And
Yeah.
it was just, it looked amazing. It looked amazing. And we wanted it so badly, but we didn't have tickets. And I bought a shirt. I bought a shirt for the concert.
Yeah, I
without
remember.
tickets. And you're like, what is that for? And I'm like, for the concert. We're going to go. I don't know how,
Yeah.
but we're going to go. And then when that Saturday came, I just knew this is the first time in my life that I knew if I didn't do something,
Same.
I was going to
We're
regret
gonna regret it.
for the rest of my life.
I will agree. And it's funny that you and I were like literally on the same wavelength with that. Is that like we both knew like if we don't go, we are 1,000% gonna regret it.
Because usually I always want to buy things and go places and spend money. And you don't. So you're the one who tells me you don't need it. We're
wind
okay
you
without
back
it.
a little bit, yeah.
Because I just get initially excited like with the dopamine
Yeah.
and then it dies down and I'm like, oh, I actually don't need it or I'm fine,
Yeah.
whatever. But I knew that we were gonna regret it because I saw you and that you were like,
yeah.
I mean, how much are the tickets?
Or
The
whatever.
resellers were selling nosebleeds for
Way too much money.
way too much money.
And I told Liz, I'm like, if you can get them under this X amount of money, we'll go.
So watch me refresh. Concert starts at 7:30, 8.
Yeah.
Let's say 8. It's 2:30. Refresh. 2 tickets. Nosebleeds. The approved amount of money. I didn't even think about it. The way my finger just moved, checked out, and just did the whole transaction. I said, I got him. And you were like, what? And I'm like, I got tickets. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're getting ready. We're not even, I don't even know what happened. So we're getting ready, and I'm waiting for the tickets to transfer from the reseller to Ticketmaster. And they're not. And I'm like, it's fine. So it took like 15 minutes. And then boom, they show up. And I'm like, let's go. Within 20 minutes, we were
out the door.
On our way.
Getting pretty.
On our way to SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
We get there. Oh my goodness. I remember it's a perfect day.
All
too well. I was there. We're driving down. We get there in like 30 minutes. And we find parking.
Yeah.
Across the street from SoFi. And this guy, he spoke Spanish. I speak Spanish. I think the price was like $80.
Yeah, it was something obnoxious.
And it was like, in Spanish, I was like, I have 40. And he's like, and this
He's
was
like,
across
fine.
the street from the stadium. Left my car. We went and got some snacks.
Yeah.
We got in. Oh man, I remember walking in.
I was
cried.
like, I literally like feel like I blacked out. I was like shaking with
Yeah.
excitement. The adrenaline was
You
going.
can see right here, we have our hand and we have all
Our
the
bracelet.
bracelets that we got.
And treated because we didn't have any bracelets.
We didn't know where we were going to go. But of course, the Swifties were awesome.
So nice.
All of those bracelets right there, we got at the concert. Those are the ones that are on the hands. And, oh, I'm going to cry.
I didn't use the restroom like the whole time.
No, I tried and I gave up.
We had the Haim sisters performed.
Yes.
So we got No Body, No Crime.
They were the opening act. And then they shut off for Nobody, No Crime. And then the surprise songs. And I gotta tell you, okay, up until this moment, Taylor still hadn't done...
And you repetitive, like she didn't repeat any
She
songs.
hadn't repeated any songs for the acoustic set. And my song, she had already played. She had already played Death by a Thousand Cuts. That's the song that I wanted. She had already played it, so I was ready for anything else. And then I was standing there. And then Taylor says, this one is one of my favorites. I hope it's one of yours too. Saying goodbye is death by a thousand cuts. When I tell you that my soul left my body.
It did.
When I tell you that I started screaming the lyrics before I realized what was happening, I can't even understand. I couldn't process.
I feel like I saw your soul leave your body.
It did. I'm pretty sure I just went, saying goodbye is dead by a thousand cuts.
Yeah.
Flashbacks making me.
Yeah.
And then she played.
And she did You're on Your Own Kid.
You're on Your Own Kid. Honestly, we won the lottery.
We won the lottery of surprise songs.
Because this was before TTPD.
Yeah.
I have other songs that I would have loved that I lost, but I didn't go to any of those concerts. But I still lost them.
Yeah.
And then, to our surprise, our concert is the one that's filmed and that's on Disney Plus right now.
Yeah.
So we get to relive our concert over and over again. It was so perfect. It was by far the best day of our lives.
I know.
And we got married
So
recently.
nice.
Which one would you do again?
Your
Store.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It was like the safest, most fun. And this was my very first
Oh,
concert.
man.
I've never been to
Oh,
a concert
yeah.
before. I had no idea what to expect, and I blacked out multiple times. I blacked out during most of 1989, which is like one of my favorite albums. And I blacked out for most of Midnights, yes. And I'm just like, I forgot that she played it. I blacked out for most of All Too Well as well.
Oh man, I cried as soon as she started playing All Too Well.
You cried a lot? I just blacked out. I literally just blacked out.
There's a video where you're asking me why I'm crying, and I'm like, I just can't believe I'm gonna watch All Too Well 10-minute version live.
Yeah. I barely even remember it because I blacked out.
The very next day, we were driving and Blank Space was playing, and you go, oh, it's a shame she didn't play that one. And I pull up a video of my wife just losing her mind to Blank Space the day before.
The gods were on our side that day because we like bounced from the concert, got into our car, and immediately left and were home super fast. And then we saw on TikTok that people were like stuck in traffic for like an hour
There
or
was so
two
much
trying to
people
get
with
out.
COVID.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's crazy. And I still woke up like buzzing.
Oh, my body was shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, the adrenaline.
You know, it was amazing.
It was the best day of my life. Thank you, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor. The Air Store will never let us down.
No, well, but the Air Store will never let you know.
That's
That was
time.
quick. It's
Yeah.
time.
Thank you guys
Cool.
so much for watching and hanging
Thank
out
you
with
for
us.
watching. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And we'll do it again next week.
Yeah.
That's The Slice.